Good morning, my friends. Welcome to the Australian wilderness. Good morning. Hello, g'day, Suzanne, Tien, Kirsten. Hello to all of you. Hello, hello, hello. How are you all? Here we are representing Heygo somewhere in the wilderness. No, we're in a little small locality called Kurrawa. It is a farm town with only 400 people, but we are right by this beautiful little river that is off one of the largest rivers in the world, the Murray River. And I just want to, very soon, we're going to jump into this little boat. I'll set up. You guys can watch me set up quickly. I look fuzzy. Oh, thanks, Alice. Okay, let me fix. Thanks for that. Let me just fix this. Okay, hopefully this is better. This is a bit better. Oh, it's a little bit better now. Thanks, Alice. That's good feedback. Now, let me just check if the other side's fuzzy. Perfect. Okay. This is going to be a very postcardish tour. We're going to have a lot of beautiful shots, so we want to ensure the lenses are very, very clean. Love the critters' voice in the background. Can you name for us? I will. The critters, the birds. You mean? I can't see anything, but let me show you. Oh, in the background. Oh, the critters. Yeah. We'll try. Okay, I'll see if I can find them. So right now what we're hearing is a variety of birds. There are about 20, 30 different birds. There's a kookaburra in the background. There are plenty of ducks around here, plenty of ducks and swamp hens. Over there, what you just heard now was a swamp hen. They have very distinct sounds. So yeah, it's beautiful. So let me just switch the camera. I'll show you where we're at. This is called Tucker's Creek. We're in New South Wales. We're in the far west of New South Wales, and we'll spot more birds along the way. As you can tell, we're gonna notice a lot of fish hopping out of the water, just jumping out. It may be Murray cod. It could be it could be carp. It could be, a Murray spiny crayfish. It could be anything, just jumping out of the water. Fran's asking if there are crocs. Maybe. If there is a croc, then yeah, it's very unfortunate. Well, I'm kidding though, so don't worry. Put your mind at ease. There are no crocodiles in this river. There are no crocodiles on the Murray River. Okay, there are no crocodiles in the Yarra River. There are no crocodiles. Most of the crocodiles will be found in northern Queensland and the Northern Territory. So we're pretty safe when it comes to the crocodile side of things. So no crocodiles, no sharks, just us, Murray cod, carp, plenty of birds. And look, before we begin, we're about to begin any second. I'm going to set up the boat and we're going to jump into the boat. I just want to preface this by saying, listen, we will enjoy a combination of things. We'll talk, we'll have a lot of fun, we will, laugh, enjoy each other's company, but I also want to allocate some time to just enjoying the sounds around us and the beautiful, very unique and peaceful sounds of the Australian wilderness. So we'll combine the two. We'll try to, mix. Yes, exactly, Janet. And there are plenty of insects around here. Plenty. In which case, Janet, thanks for bringing that up. I have decided to bring this with me to prevent any complications relating to flies and mosquitoes, or mozzies as we call them. So so now we are fully equipped to begin our little peaceful road. Peaceful for you. at least one of us is going to enjoy the peaceful side of it. But the things you do, it's still better than flies. Okay, so now I'm going to position my camera over here as I set up the boat. So this is the boat that we're going to be rowing on. And I'm just going to set up the camera on this cute little bench, which I meditated on yesterday. Thanks, Lorraine. Thanks for the tip. Really appreciate it. And before we begin, very quickly, this is officially the beginning of the tour. I want to introduce myself. My name's Alex. In case you don't know, we're in Australia, and we are in the far west of New South Wales. And today we'll be rowing along Tucker's Creek, which is off the Murray River, which is one of the longest rivers in the world. We'll be talking a little bit about the vicinity that we're in, about the beautiful, the wildlife. I'd like to say there's a diverse range of flora, but we're talking just a lot of eucalyptus trees, lots of eucalyptus trees. But we can talk about that too. We'll have a lot of fun. Okay, let's just enjoy ourselves. So, by the way, if you want to experience more tomorrow, for example, we're going to the Outback. We're going to experience art in the Outback, ancient art, beautiful new art. It's going to be beautiful, and not just art. We're just going to experience the rugged terrain and the charm that it has. And we are going to also. Oh, looks like it's raining a little. That's okay. And we are also going to then meditate the following day in the Outback. Sherry, this hat is called cork hat, also known as a fly hat. Not fly because it looks cool, fly because it keeps you, I guess, less annoyed from flies. So, yeah, let's, Joyce, this is the beginning of the new tour. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so let's begin. Thank you, King. I'm going to place my camera here. I'll set up the boat. You can watch me set it up, and then we'll jump on together. So give me a second. You can just enjoy the sounds. Well, thanks for the tip, Anna. I really appreciate it. Okay, let me just go down like this. Okay, give me a second. I'll just set it up. Okay, let's do this. That's right, Tina, representing Heygo. Let's step into our boat, and we're gonna row the boat. Okay, let me just step in with that. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me just 1 second. Okay, I'm just going to place this over here. Just bear with me for a quick second. It's much easier when you're I just need to pull the string back in. So just bear with me for a second. Thank you. Okay, that's done. And now, okay, that's good. grab, before we begin. Okay, that's right, Shoshana. No hey, just the symbol, the logo. Okay, and here we are. I'm just going to go this. And now, hope the camera doesn't fall. Okay. So now I'm just going to place. Let's go. So I'm just going to catch up. G'day, Catherine. Okay. Let me just quickly. I'm going to switch the camera so you can see my angle as we roll along. Now, for some of you who are new to Heygo, I'm not sure if you're new to Heygo, but you can actually take postcards of this experience if you like. So if there's something that you see that looks nice, you can capture it with your phone with the button on the bottom center of the screen. Let me just quickly, I'm just settling in very quickly. How peaceful is this? So I'm going to ask from you, does this sound okay? I think, move this. How does it sound now? Can you hear me? Yep. Okay. Worse than it was. Okay. So not as well. Okay. Let me just switch it back. But can you hear what sounds better? Like, does the background sound better with this? Okay. Muffled. Okay. So we'll just go back to this now. All right. Cool. Thanks for your assistance. Let's begin. I'm just going to, bear with me for a quick second. Okay. Can you guys hear me? Yep. Okay, cool. Just bear with me. I've got to be very careful. I've just got to get the hang of this because it's not easy. So if we turn left, if I was to turn, I'm turning right now, but if I was to turn left, I would actually head to to Wentworth, which is a city, a town not far from here. We're actually going to turn right. And as we are turning right, we're going to head to the Murray River. The Murray River right now may be a little congested, but we're going to head there because there are a lot of boats along the Murray River. Good question. How deep? The water right now is approximately 6 feet, 6 to 7 feet deep. And I know that because I tested it myself last night. I jumped in. Yes, this is Tucker's Creek, Suzanne. So I'm 6'3", and and it was, I just basically dipped all the way in. It was muddy. It was like a muddy bottom, Jan. So it wasn't gravelly. It's nice. This is so beautiful. Well, you'd think so. It would take me. I jumped in at least. I was feeling very silly, and I thought, well, let's just let's get out of here. Let's just try something a little bit different. I was bored, and I just jumped in the water. I was feeling it wasn't hot, but I went for a run. I was then feeling a little hot, so I thought it would be a nice, refreshing way to. Can you hear the kookaburras? How beautiful is this? Let's keep going. Did your head stay above water? I had to stand on my tippy toes for my head to be above water. Just listen to the bird song for a bit. It's just beautiful. And to our left and to our right, how beautiful. The kookaburras greeting us. They love yelling out early in the morning. A lot of people think they're actually laughing, and it does sound like a laugh, but they're actually just marking they're claiming their territory. They're telling other kookaburras to back off. So Nandi, this canoe is a canoe that came with the Airbnb that I'm staying at. So I found this cute little Airbnb, like a little, it's like a tiny cottage, but the lady mentioned that she has a canoe and that I can use it. So I thought, well, that is an excellent opportunity to take you along. And we can just take advantage of it, right? Such a lovely gesture. And she is absolutely lovely. Are they sitting in an old gum tree? I could guarantee that these gum trees are old. I'm guessing anywhere at 200 to anywhere between 200 to 400 years. Oh, you see the carp jumping out? Okay, I'm just going to stop now. We'll wait for the carp to jump out. It's quite beautiful. Well, I booked the canoe tour after I found the accommodation, Tina. Yeah. As soon as I saw the accommodation, I noticed that she was offering a canoe ride with the Airbnb. I just thought, okay, no, we've got to do this. So I booked it. Thanks for the tip, Anne. It is carpy. Let me just say hello to everyone who's just joined. Hey guys, nice to meet you all. Nice to see you all who are joining. Alex here, and as you can tell, I'm not a fan of flies, but I'm a big fan of nature and the beauty of the Australian wilderness. So let's keep doing this. Let's keep enjoying this beautiful view. Tina is asking, and Janet follows it up with a question. Does it really, really work? Does it really keep the flies away? It does. It does. But the real question is, what's more annoying now? The flies or the corks? You got to give one. One's got to go. No flies on my cork hat today. That's right. Oh, I just spotted. Okay, let's see if we can spot some carp hopping out. See if you can. If you do, it'll be interesting if you can capture it. Absolutely beautiful. Oh, I just missed the carp. Oh, damn it. Oh, must be the same one. Oh, damn it. They're tricking me. Amanda's asking, no life vest? No life vest today, Amanda. Oh, damn it. I just dipped my headphones in the water. No life vest today. I'm just going to rely on my swimming skills if anything happens. Yeah, well, hopefully a carp will come. Oh, damn it, that was a big one just behind us. Damn it. Come on, carps, come out. Okay, I'm just going to put this back here. They are messing with me. I'm just going to put it here. You keep trying to spot them. I'm just going to roll out before I bump into this tree over there. Oh no, they're definitely teasing me. There are a bunch of birds here. So there are plenty of ducks by the lake. I actually, I can't see. I could only see a silhouette, but there were a bunch of birds there. Here now, carpy. But I also, I came across a hawk yesterday. Like this beautiful hawk just flying above me. It's stunning. Yeah, so there are snakes. There are snakes everywhere in Australia. You can tell your friend that. But don't let it deter you from coming to Australia. I mean, you just have snakes will not do anything to you if you're just watching your step. Just stay away from them and they'll stay away from you. Let's keep going straight. Just going to keep paddling for you. I feel like I'm on a date and you guys are all sitting in front of me and I'm just paddling for you. Thanks, Eva, for the tip. Really appreciate it. What is a carp? Carp is a fish. It's a fish that is found in in this river. So peaceful. So yeah, the carp here is common carp. Yeah, it's a common carp. So there are other fish in this river. As I was saying, you've got the Murray cod, which is, did you see that one? There's Murray cod in this river. And then there's also the golden perch, also known as the yellow belly. Have you heard of the yellow belly? There's the silver perch. There's the Murray spiny crayfish. And there's the Bonnie bream. Do people fish here? Yes, people do fish here. Suzanne, people do fish here. It's in fact, when I got here, she offered me a fishing rod. Like, there's a fishing rod in the Airbnb, but I don't fish. I vish. Have you heard of vishing? Has anyone heard of vishing with a V? It's vegan fishing. So you actually add food to this little thing, and the food sticks out, and then the fish try to eat the food from the thing, and it feels like you're fishing, but you're actually feeding the fish. I swear to God. So that's what I prefer doing. Virtual fishing, yeah. My dad's like, oh, come on. Always wanted a son who would go fishing with me. But sorry, Dad. I'm not that son. I just don't do it. I think it depends on the fish you're trying to feed. But you could just get, you know, you can go to fishing shops or bait shops and you can get food for them. View fish. No, it's well, fishing. The V stands for vegan. Feed them gefilte fish. Oh God, Michael. My night was good. Thanks for asking. Yeah. Neither. Yeah, look it up, Val. It was a Swedish invention from Sweden, Shoshana. The Swedes came up with it. No salads? Maybe. I guess you'd give them certain kelp, or I guess it would be kelp or worms. Maybe not worms, because that would defeat the whole purpose. But yeah, we'll give it a try sometime. Can you hear the kookaburra? Quite beautiful. Well, I didn't really invent a Janus, but you know what? I think I might have to expand on it. Yes, Suzanne. All the trees you're looking at right now are eucalyptus trees. And look, there's a house over there. Someone's very lucky to live really by this river. Let me just show you. Can you see this house? Oh, I'm stuck in a bush. Just let me get out of here. Let's keep going. It's very peaceful. Give me a second. We'll just get out of here. We'll talk a little more. No, that's not the Airbnb that I'm staying at, Tina. I should have shown you a photo of my Airbnb. I actually highly recommend it if you ever head to that side of Australia, to the oops, one sec, let me just balance this back. Yeah, perfect. To Western New South Wales. I can put up a link to the Airbnb if you're ever traveling to that part of Australia. But it is beautiful. It's just such a nice gesture to offer a boat along with it. Such a nice little touch. Okay, let me just switch it back. Thanks, Amanda. Yeah, I don't know what the actual definition of the dictionary is, but I prefer my definition. So yeah, so this river is off the Murray River. The Murray River is, well, it's the longest river in Australia. It's one of the longest rivers in the world. Stretches over 2,500 kilometers. And it's actually the third longest navigable river in the world after the Amazon and the Nile rivers. So it's quite interesting. And it actually goes through 3 different Australian states. New South Wales, which is a state that we're in now. Victoria, which is a state that I live in. And South Australia, which is where Adelaide is. Adelaide, which is known, I took you there, the city of churches. And yeah, it's a very, very special place for the Indigenous people. A vast majority of Indigenous mythology is centered, or is, centered around the Murray River. Be careful of fishing. Yes, that's true, Leslie. Be careful of fishing with a PH. And the Murray River is a very, very, it was an opulent source of nutrition, hydration. They would gather here. It was a very special place for the local people of this land. The Aboriginal people who've lived here for 40,000 plus years are the Barkinji people. And yeah, this was a place of rich cultural heritage for them. So they, yeah. And the Murray River first became, it was first reached and discovered by the Europeans in 1824. And not long after, the Europeans used it as as a very important waterway, for transport and, for travel. It also acts as a border between New South Wales and Victoria. Well, it was interesting crossing the Murray from one state to another. You have one sign that says "Welcome to New South Wales," and Quite interesting. Have you interacted with them, with the local indigenous people? I haven't interacted with them, Nandi. No, I haven't had a chance to. Admittedly, I haven't really noticed many. I've noticed a few, but I don't think this. I don't think this place has many of the Aboriginal people living here. They'd probably be a little more remote. But when I do head to the outback, to the further outback, a little bit later in the year, I can bet you there'll be a lot of local indigenous people we can interact with and yeah, collaborate with as well. Yeah, we can learn a lot more about their cultures, about their customs, about their art. So peaceful. It's beautiful, isn't it? Yeah, exactly. The outback, Jan. The outback. How is the water level there now? Well, we're a bit far from where I tested it last, so let's test it together now. Let's check it. Let's test the water. I'm going to dip my paddle in, and we'll see how deep the water is. Oh my lord! Yeah, that's no, the paddle keeps going in. Very deep. I'm guessing it's still what it was before. 6 foot, 7 foot tall, 6.5, 7 feet. So they live on anything like they will have their local communities, Diane. You hear this, but not really. Yeah, in most cases they just have their own local communities. Yes, that's a big fear of mine, Judith. And if I dropped it, then how am I going to get back? I can't use my hands to paddle. It'll take me ages. Okay, let's switch it back to the birds. Absolutely gorgeous. And to your left, you have the Australian bush, the forest, the trees, eucalyptus everywhere. I'm just going to move a little forward. Hopefully we don't hit a waterfall. That would be awkward. Thanks for the tip, Natasha. Really appreciate it. Yes, Janice, mosquitoes are an immense problem here in Australia. Oh, good point, Kath. The sky is beautiful and reflecting well on the water. You still haven't seen a jumping fish, Dawn, haven't you? Yeah. Tina's asking if there's snakes in the water too. Great question, Tina. No, there are no snakes in the water, but there are eels. So you do have eels here. Yeah. Absolutely beautiful, isn't it? They are watching your camera from down under to avoid you. Shoshana, that's pretty true. Does a hat help with mosquitoes too? Janice is asking. Oh, I just popped out next to me another carp. No, no, I actually do think it helps with mosquitoes, but mosquitoes will just bite my hands and my legs. Can you see the fish, Suzanne? Yeah, everywhere. That certainly is true, Shoshana. Thanks, Karen, for the tip. Really, really appreciate it. Karen L from Virginia. Thank you. I mean, there are some snakes that swim through the water, yes, but the water is not their natural habitat. A lot of people don't know snakes can actually swim, but no snakes reside in this water. I'll just show you what the left looks like. Let me just balance things out a little bit. Do a 360. The boat's very shaky. I left it out overnight and it was raining a little, so I just got to be careful. Let's go. Thanks for the tip, Hadrian. Okay, just going to be quiet, give you a 360. Yeah, the reflections are beautiful. Poisonous ocean snakes. God. Where are we? I hope we're not lost. More bush down there. More forest. I can see you, Deanne. I can definitely see you. Okay, let's put it back. Let's keep going. It feels like I've gone far though. It's one of those things, Tina, because we've already been into it for like 25 minutes or so. It just feels like we've been going longer than we actually have. They do, and that's one of the things I love about eucalyptus trees. It's one of the things I love about eucalyptus trees. They just come in so many beautiful shapes. They're almost like sculptures, aren't they? Works of art, nature's art. So beautiful. Yeah, yeah, that's true, Jess. At least there's a straight path. That's true. Exactly, Beth. I've gone a long way. And we're going against the stream, so it takes more paddling. Those are clouds. Yes, exactly, Deanne. It's a good question. Those are clouds. Absolutely beautiful. It does, Sid. It almost does look like a painting. So Suzanne's asking, what land animals can be found in this area? So you can find a variety of land animals here, Suzanne. We're talking, you'll find kangaroos, emus, echidnas, possums, bushtail possums, ringtail possums are also found in this area. You can find not as many koalas, not very common here. A lot of reptiles, like snakes, mostly southeastern brown snakes. There are tiger snakes here, red-bellied black snakes, and you got lizards here as well. You got what are they called? Blue tongue lizards, and you got eastern water dragons. Yes, Kath, you definitely get wombats around here. That's true. Lots of birds, obviously. Lots of diverse range of bird species. Eagles, hawks, plenty of eagles and hawks. Oh, I just found a massive mosquito on me. Kookaburras, parrots, water birds, pelicans, swans. It's beautiful. Plenty. I was just trying to let you, Cheryl, enjoy the sounds. And look, there's a dog over there. Hey, buddy, there's someone's kayak and a dog. Can kangaroos swim? Yes, kangaroos can swim. They're quite adept at swimming. Look at this dog. Hey, buddy. Yes, Karen, the swans are native. You actually get black swans here. Let's get closer to the dog. No, this is not a dingo. It's just a normal dog. It looks like a terrier from where I'm looking. But yeah. It's a drongo. Yeah, well. Those are I'm just sorry, the chat's all over the place. Any flying foxes, Deanne's asking. No flying foxes, from what I'm aware. Flying foxes like to be a little more hidden. And some guy left his kayak over there. He's got a fishing rod and a lot of junk left behind. Hope he's okay. Platypus, Catherine's asking. Yes, you can find platypus here as well. Absolutely. Is camping along the river allowed? There are designated spots for camping around here, Tina. But I suppose camping is allowed, but there are laws that prohibit camping in certain spots. Obviously, to prevent bushfires, which are quite a common occurrence here in Australia. Yeah. So the flying foxes, Janet, they're residing in Melbourne, Australia, and they'll be residing in Queensland, in the tropical regions of Queensland, for that exact reason that you mentioned. They eat fruit from trees. They also feed off eucalyptus flowers as well, and they will just migrate from Melbourne, from Victoria to northern Queensland every year. So, is the water level low right now? Do you want me to check? Let me check. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, good, thanks. Are these your dogs? Are these your dogs over there? Yeah, I got this one yesterday. Oh, nice. Oh, good on you, mate. It's good. Yeah, absolutely. Well, you have a great day. Thanks, buddy. Okay, that was the local one, the guy who owns a kayak. Position the camera again. Okay, let's just check the water level as per Suzanne's request. Oh, still very deep, Suzanne. Very deep. He just said that he rescued the dogs. It's very nice. He said that he rescued the dogs, Tina. Yeah, and he rescued the one that we saw. He rescued him or her yesterday, and it looks like he lives there. Yeah, just maybe he lives in a little shed. Who knows? Well, good on him. Seems like a very nice guy. Let's keep going. Okay, I'm gonna head down there. Then I'm gonna chuck a Yui. Listen to the birds, Janice. They're beautiful, aren't they? They're not kookaburras. I can't discern what birds they are by merely listening to them. There's so many different species of birds. Shoshana, a Yui is how we refer to U-turns in Australia. We say chuck a Yui, which means do a U-turn. Sorry. We have our own language here in Australia. Same in Canada? Yeah. It's a Commonwealth thing. I know, the reflections are quite beautiful, aren't they? Thanks for the tip, Fran. Appreciate it. I'm going to do okay, let's chuck the Yui. Let's head closer to there. I just want to check out now this river is actually low because it would have been a lot higher. It would have been up to here back in the day. It would have been a much deeper river. But then obviously because of drought along the way and lack of rain, it's a lot lower than it usually is. Oh, that's what you meant. Yeah, Suzanne. Fair enough. Yeah. But it's still very deep. It's still very deep. So. It's an Australian term, Shoshana. Very dry. I can't see what's up there, but you'll have to capture it for me. I'm too low. Just trees, I guess. Yeah, I know. It's beautiful, hey? The roots. Can you hear the frogs? The holes can be a variety of things. Either rodents, most likely rodents, most likely rats or mice, but snakes as well. Check out the clouds, quite beautiful today. No wallabies. Not quite in this region, Kelly. Yeah, usually you'd find wallabies everywhere, but not here. Yeah, mostly kangaroos. Lots of kangaroos. I mean, there are kangaroos everywhere in Australia, and emus. We still haven't spotted emus together. We'll get there. We'll get there. You hear the birds. It's nice. It's like a sound bath, isn't it? Hey guys, I'm happy. No flies on my face. I could not be happier. Hey Dan, how beautiful is this? Can you hear me, Cheryl? Can you guys hear me? Sounds okay. Okay, good. Beautiful, isn't it? Willy wagtails. Well, there are willy wagtails around here, absolutely. I did spot a few willy wagtails yesterday. They're stunning, beautiful little birds. But I haven't seen any yet. So I suggest, before I say any word, let's just, for the next 2 minutes, just soak it in, soak in the sounds. Let me just place this. Oops, sorry. And I'll answer your question in a second, Tina. Just give you guys a little bit of serenity. No lawnmowers. Sorry, I'll shut up now. Absolutely gorgeous. So plenty of birds around here. Many of the birds you're actually hearing, as you could hear the kookaburra, but there are also willy wagtails, grey striped thrush. You also get the wren birds, the superb fairy wrens. So a lot of the sounds you're hearing are wren birds as well. Yellow rump thornbill. So quite a few birds around here that are native to the bush. Oh, 100%, Judy. Oops, 100%. Just missed it. No, I don't think so, Shana. We might have to give the Murray River a miss, but it's nice to sometimes just explore hidden rivers, hidden gems. Not many people know about Tucker's Creek. If you ask 99.9% of Australians, they will not even know about Tucker's Creek. So it's a very, very quiet and hidden spot. We'll go to the Murray River another time. Look at this postcard. Perfect shot. And Ruth, I could not have said it better. Ruth just perfectly summed it up. It's beautiful. It's so serene and full of life at the same time. Very well said, Ruth. 100%. Kelly, any crocs there? You have nothing to worry about, Kelly. There are no crocodiles on the Murray River. In the Murray River, no crocodiles here. And I'm hoping there are no bunyips around here either. Thanks for the tip, Carla. And thanks to everyone above who's left me a tip. I really appreciate it. Yeah, well, look, it depends on how you define civilization. When you're from Melbourne, this is far from civilization. But there are farms nearby. Yeah, we're near Kurlwa, a little town, a locality called Kurlwa, which has a lot of farmland. We're actually not far from a little town city called Mildura. I don't know if you've heard of Mildura. A lot of the Australians here may have heard of Mildura. It's known for its orange farms, lots of orange farming and lemon and lime farming. I stopped by Mildura yesterday to buy some supplies because it's the only big city nearby. Not big, in Melbourne it'd be the size of a suburb, but it's the biggest city nearby. So I went to their supermarket to buy supplies, but it's only a 20-minute drive from here. Yeah, Judy, 100%. I think I'm going to have to do that. Paddle steamer on the Murray. There's actually, not far from here, there's a historic paddle steamer just down the road. You can hire and you can just, I think that'll be an amazing experience. That's okay, Catherine N. I'm glad you're here. Good question, Suzanne. There is no specifically designated walking trail, no. But you can walk along the river, but there's no trail per se. Yeah, that's true, Judy. You can go to Echuca and do it there. Good question, Shoshana. So there are not many bridges around here. There's maybe one bridge that goes over this river. Because this locality is so small, it's only a 5-minute drive at most. There are many bridges that go over the Murray River. Shoshana, yeah. No, 100%, Tina. I'm going to do it. Expect it from me this year. What else was I going to say? There's another Tucker River in the Northern Territory. So when a lot of Australians, when you ask them about Tucker River, they'll think you're talking about the one in the Northern Territory, which is the northernmost rugged, dry part of Australia. But this one is a lot less known. Poisonous snakes. No poisonous snakes here, but you do have brown snakes here, which can be poisonous. I mean, not as in not in the river. That's what I meant. But there are poisonous snakes in this area. Yes. As I was saying before, you've got brown snakes, you've got tiger snakes. And you got red-bellied snakes, and they can all be dangerous. What wildlife is in this area? Well, welcome, Barbara. It's good that you're here. Better that you're here than late. So as I was saying, there are snakes here. You got lizards. You can find blue-tongue lizards here. You can find eastern water dragons. So many birds. Birds that migrate. Birds that live in the bush. Raptors. You got birds of prey. You got eagles and hawks in this area. You got possums. You can find echidnas from time to time, and I'm sure you'll find a platypus here and there. But platypuses are nocturnal, so they'll be very hard to find during the day. Emus, a little bit out into the... Oh, I just saw a carp. I don't know if you saw it. A little bit out there, you'll find emus. More out in the more, rugged part of in the more outbacky area. And kangaroos, of course. Eastern grey kangaroos. Not the big red ones you usually see, but you got the eastern grey ones. And of course, maybe a wombat or two, but wombats can still be rare around this region. Thanks for the tip, King. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Let's keep venturing straight forward. Oh, God, Amanda. Sounds scary. Yeah, exactly. Judy's right. It's not that you see them everywhere. You see them in the outback or in the bush, but they're not on streets or in suburbs. I don't think we've ever seen a snake on our tours. They camouflage very well, the snakes. That's right, Judy. That's 100% right. That's why we take a stick with us to the bush to fend them away if we see them. No, I understand that. It's not irrational, Jenny. It's not an irrational fear. It's a very justified fear. But I think the more you learn about snakes, the less you become afraid of them. Hey, look, Amanda, that's fine. Spiders, I understand why people are scared of spiders. I'm not scared of spiders, but I understand why. Look, I'm not one to talk about phobias. Those who know me know what I'm scared of, and it's embarrassing to even admit it. So, that's right. That's right, Kirsten. I'm afraid of bananas. I have a banana phobia. And I'm not a fan of moths either. That's true, Diane. I agree, Jenny. What is the second item? The second thing that I'm afraid of? What do you mean the second item, Judith Ann? Oh, moths. Yeah, Suzanne. Moths. Yeah. Suzanne knows me too well. It's moths. Phobias are usually based... Yeah, well, that's true, Christine. It's true. That's true, Diane. Which, again, makes it not irrational. And magpies. Yes, TM, definitely. Yeah, I'm scared of magpies. I'm wary of them. But I'm probably the least afraid of them out of the big three, bananas and moths. But again, a magpie phobia is not irrational. Magpies can attack. It certainly can. Dawn, what bird has this long whistle? Ah, yeah, so the bird with the long whistle, I think that would be the, let me just have a listen. Oh, hold on, let me just move. It could be, let me just have a listen. Okay, now you're hearing crows. It could be the grey shrike thrush. It could be, it's hard to tell. It could be a wren bird. Oh no, wren birds, no, they don't sound like that. Yeah, there are hundreds of birds here, but red-winged blackbird males. Wow. Yes, we do have different accented crows. Shoshana is asking, what would you do if someone was sitting next to you on a plane, starts eating a banana, and you have a window seat? That's happened. I mean, not on planes, but it's happened to me on buses. Look, I'll just hold my breath as often as I can, look out the window, think positive thoughts, just pretend it's not happening, meditate. Suzanne's asking, do eucalyptus trees bloom? Do they have flowers? Never seen them in bloom. Yeah, they do, Suzanne, yeah. They do bloom in spring, and I should have actually taken you to the eucalypt lawn to witness the beautiful, but their flowers are very small, so it's very hard to see them, spot them. But yeah, they do bloom. They're beautiful. Eucalyptus trees are actually the tallest floral trees in the world. And there are a variety of different flowers they grow. I mean, there are hundreds of different types of eucalyptus trees, but yeah. I can see, yeah, we're heading into autumn now, so I can't spot any flowers where we're at now. But they do bloom very nicely. If I spot any on the way up north, I'll take a photo. I'll put on my group. It's okay, Val. No, it's okay. Ellen's saying, we had a pet magpie in Canada. My brother shot the mum. My other siblings brought it home where we raised it on cat food with our kittens. It learned how to meow and talk. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow, Hijack was his name. Would land on our shoulders and stuff raspberries. Oh, that is a beautiful story. Thanks, Alan. Wow. I've never heard of that. Anything like that before. It's amazing. Okay. So when we get to that tree down there, I will part ways with you. It's just too beautiful to pass, eh? Such a stunning. It does look like a painting, doesn't it, Lisa? Quite stunning. Thank you, Barbara. I appreciate that. Thanks for your words. Let me just switch the camera. Well, this is what I look like without the cork hat. I want to thank you guys. Thank you so much for spending this time with me, for exploring this new part of Australia, this beautiful hidden gem, this creek. Thank you for the tip, Catherine. I appreciate it. You're welcome, Sid. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you guys being here with me. It was just an amazing experience. I'm just trying to catch up on the chat. Well, thank you so much, guys. I had a great time. Thanks, Pipey. Thanks to all of you, and thanks, Kirsten, for your tips. Thanks to all of you who contribute, and it really does help me bring these tours to you. Thanks, Lorraine. I appreciate you saying that. Thanks, King. Thanks to all of you for the love hearts. Yeah, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. I might actually, as I'm ending this tour, I might just switch the camera and head back to the accommodation. So that'll be the end of the tour. So if you want to leave, you can leave. If you just want to play this in the background while you're doing whatever you're doing, you can, but I'm not going to say a word after I flip the camera. So I want to thank you. This will be my opportunity to thank you and just express my appreciation and gratitude for you. And, thank you guys, honestly. The support means a lot. So, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you've learned something new about this part of Australia, about the wildlife, about the Murray River. We talked a little bit about stuff, but I also, again, tried to maintain this equilibrium between talking and just absorbing the sounds of nature. So I hope we have accomplished that successfully. That's okay, Catherine. Well, thanks for joining and thank you for your tip. And thanks to all of you who have tipped again. I appreciate it. So thanks, guys. I'm going to switch the camera and I'm sending you all lots of love from Australia. Thank you. Hold on. No. We're not ending it without my cork hat. And now I can officially end it. Sending you lots of love from Australia. Thank you.